Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I am finally returning to you for the last part for the best songs of 2021 video, and this is for part 5, the final part. So this is going to go from 10 to 1 on which song's going to be in the top 10 and which song will be the best song of the year. And I'll let you know what my overall thoughts are on from 10 to 1. So let's dive into number 10, which is Adele with Easy on Me. Now, this was a really good song. I really enjoyed this track. It was very well done. Um, there were some sections in the song I wasn't sure if I liked, but it still was a very outstanding song. I did not think it'd be in my best songs of 2021, but I deemed it to be due to the fact that it was an enjoyable track. Um, yeah, but her vocals, I meant to say, I was saying it wrong. I was kind of stuttering a bit. um, were pretty good, and the melody was sounding really nice with the piano work, and this was a well structured and well executed song, so I think she did a great job, and the message behind it talks about her divorce and all that with her ex-husband, and I guess that's what she dedicated the song to or whatever. I'm not 100% sure. I wouldn't know for sure, but I'm just making an estimated guess. So at number 10 is Adele with Easy on Me. In my opinion, I really love this song, and it made it in the top 10. At number 9 is Keith Wallen with Dream Away. This was a really good song. I was surprised that I liked it as much, but there's other songs probably a little better than this. But this was a very good song. It had to make it in my top 10 at least, because it was that enjoyable of a track. And yeah, um, I enjoyed his vocal pitch at the chorus in the song. Chorus is really good and addicting to listen through. Uh, and it's like a really psychedelic kind of song that is pretty interesting of a track. So I highly recommend you check this song out by Keith Wallen, Dream Away. His solo work is pretty good. And even his new album's pretty good too. So yeah, number 9, I picked Keith Wallen with Dream Away. This was a great song. I love the drum work and guitar work, and some of the electronic synths in it sound pretty cool. So yeah, very well executed song, and he's got a really strong voice with his vocals and all that. So, yep. Number 8 is Dream Theater with Invisible Monster. Now, I really enjoyed this track. Um, it was gonna be a different song that was gonna be number 8, but I chose to pick that one as the number 8 spot. At the number 8 spot, I mean to say. Um, and yeah, this was a really good song. Uh, I really loved it. The fast pace. I like their change in melodies with their tracks for Dream Theater. They do a very good job at that. And yeah, this was not a disappointing track. So I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend you check it out. It's on their new album, A View from the Top of the World. And that album is sure making my best albums of 2021. Um, so you'll be seeing that towards the end of the year. Next month sometime. By the end of next month, I should say, for best albums of 2021 video. Um, yeah, Dream Theater did a great job on this. I like the meaning behind the song, talking about, I guess, being in yourself, isolation, and all that, and dealing with depression and demons and all that, or something like that. I don't know 100% for sure, but still, very outstanding song from Dream Theater. James LaBrie's vocals in this is very good. And yeah, this is one of the most best songs of this year. So at number 8, I picked Dream Theater with Invisible Monster. At number 7 is Keith Wallen again with All Eyes on You. This was a really good song. It would have been in the top 5, but I enjoyed it for what it was as a standalone single. It was very good. Um, the drum works very good. I love his vocal pitches in this song. It can go from a low high to a really high, medium high, then a really high high with his vocals. So it sounds really good. The chorus is pretty catchy, and so is the verses. I really like the verses a lot. To have good verses and a good chorus, this is going to be one epic song for sure. So it had to make it in the top 10. So at number 7 is Keith Wallen with All Eyes on You. Number 6 is Northlane with Echo Chamber. This was a really outstanding song. I really enjoyed Echo Chamber by Northlane. It was very well done and very well executed. Um, there were a lot of synth stuff with their uh, metalcore sound, I guess you could say. And Marcus Bridges' vocals in this are pretty good. Clean vocals, I should say. Sound really good. And then he brings it in with the scream at the second verse, and it sounds really good. So, yeah, I really enjoyed Northlane Echo Chamber. It had to make it at the top 10 list. So, I really enjoyed that song a lot. So, and it's a banger of a track for sure. Even his scream pitches at the bridge are very good too. So at number 6, I picked Northlane with Echo Chamber. At number 5 is Keith Wallen again with It Finds Us All. This was a very well done track. I really enjoyed this song. It's a shame it couldn't make number 1, but it's going to be a different song that's going to make number 1. But still, um, the emotional feel you get from this song sounds really haunting, really depressing vibe I was getting from this song, I guess you could say, with the melody mostly. That's how I was seeing it, but yeah, it still was an outstanding song by Keith Wallen. His vocals in this was where he sings there. It sounds really good. I really love it, and I was surprised he could hit that note. And I was really loving this song from start to finish. It was a very outstanding song. I highly recommend you check out Keith Wallen's new song, It Finds Us All. It's on his new album, This World or the Next. This new album of his, it's only a digital album, unfortunately, but it still was a very good listen. So I gave it a 5 out of 5 when I reviewed it, and still getting it to this day because it's an outstanding track that came out this year. So at number 5 was Keith Wallen with It Finds Us All. At number 4 is Era with Shadow Autonomous. Another Era song, of course, but this song was one of my favorite songs this year, honestly. And I really enjoyed JT's screams in this, the spit out the blood lyric. It sounds really good. And then it goes into really heavy and fast drum work in this track. And Jesse's vocals in this he's really killing it in this song. So it sounds really good and epic. So I really enjoyed Era's new song, Shadow Autonomous, and the change up in the melodies and all that with this song. Sounds really good, and the guitar solo is amazing. So definitely check this song out if you haven't listened to it by Era. It's called Shadow Autonomous. It's on their new album, the self-titled album. So yeah, at number 4 was Era with Shadow Autonomous. And number 3 is Architects with Meteor. This was going to be the best song of this year, but it didn't make best song of 2021. But it's in the top 5, so that's good, because it's that good of a song. I personally like the radio friendly stuff they did. It's like a radio anthemic rock song that they went for this time around with this song, but it did very good, and I really recommend checking this song out if you haven't listened to it. So at number 3 is Architects with Meteor. Sam Carter's vocals in this are great, and I love the chorus. It's very catchy, and the breakdowns in the song are really good, and the bridge part's my favorite part in the song. So yeah, definitely check this song out. At number 3 was Architects with Meteor. Number 2 is Dream Theater with The Alien. This had to make it in the top 5 because it's that good of a track. And yeah, it's one of my favorite songs this year. And it would have been number 1, but there's something else that made number 1, and it'll surprise you. Um, yeah, Dream Theater put out a very good album this year. A very outstanding album, I should say. Like a masterpiece, I guess you could call it. Uh, but yeah, it's a 9.5 minute song. The Alien is, so it is pretty lengthy, but it's very enjoyable of a track. And I really like James LaBrie's singing in it. Sounds really good, and the fast drum work and guitar work is really good, and so are the synths in this song, the piano synths. So yeah, definitely check this song out by Dream Theater. It's called The Alien. And at number 2 is Dream Theater with The Alien. And finally, at number 1, drum roll please, Keith Wallen with Wildfire. Another Keith Wallen song. It had to be the best song of the year because it's such a very nice ballad and a nice way to close out his new album too. So I really love this song. His vocals in it are really good, and he's sounds like he's has a very strong voice in this song, and it's pretty nice of a track. So you really would love this song by Keith Wallen, and it's called Wildfire off his new album This World or the Next. So yeah. At number 1 was Keith Wallen with Wildfire. That's going to be it for this Best Songs of 2021 Part 5 video and all the other videos I did for it today. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of my end of the year video, the third end of the year video I did for Best Songs of 2021 Parts 1 through 5 if you enjoyed them. And if you like this Best Songs of 2021 end of the year videos that I did for you guys this morning going into the afternoon time, which it took a little bit, but I finished up on it. Comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you for a throwback movie review later, and I'm going to try to get some movie reviews out as soon as I can. I'm mostly going to be taking a break for a little while, and then I'll return to you for the throwback movie review around 7 or 8. I'm going to record it, and then I'll set a premiere for it tonight. So definitely tune in for that. I hope you enjoyed this Best Songs of 2021 End of the Year video. Did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Stay safe, take care, and have a great rest of your Sunday. And I'll see you soon in my next video.